Hi, I'm Sherry and welcome to The Eyes Have It. Today I'm doing a review of an Estee Lauder product. It's a skincare product called Enlighten. It is a dark spot correcting night serum. This is a tiny little sample bottle and I think this is 1/4 ounce. You can get this particular size on Amazon right now, at least for 14 bucks. The 1 ounce, which is going to be of course 4 times the size, is around $62 on Nordstrom.com and around $65 to $67 on Amazon.com. Can be bought at any drugstore. Any drugstore. I don't think so. Any department store that sells Estee Lauder products. If you've been with me any length of time, you know that dark spots are just a continuing sore spot for me. I have a lot of dark spots. I have them all over my face, but they're sort of concentrated on this side of my face. Not quite as much, but a lot of them on this side. And now, you know, in the past year or so, I've gotten them pretty much everywhere. First, I want to talk about the serum itself, and then I'm going to talk about dark spots in general. This particular product, you know that I'm fragrance sensitive. I hate, especially hate, skincare products that have fragrance in them. You know, I'm not talking about a little bit of vanilla fragrance or a little bit of something natural, but this smells like a bottle of Estee Lauder perfume. And that is ridiculous. Now, that said, when this product first arrived, and I kind of braced myself, and I thought, this is going to smell like Estee Lauder perfume. And it does. And I was so disgusted. But you know what? I was so motivated to see if it would help me that I went ahead and started using it. The first week, the fragrance bothered me. After a while, it really didn't. And now I hardly even notice it unless I put my nose right up to the bottle. It is a serum, and like I said, it's called a night serum. I usually put it on in the morning and in the evening. It's got a really nice creamy texture, very silky. And I've got makeup on now, but I'm going to be taking it off soon anyhow. So what I normally do is I just dab onto my spots, rub it in. And the more I've used it, the more I've come to realize I think the massaging in really helps a lot. So, and obviously you're going to do this on a clean, fresh face, not over top of makeup, but I'm just demonstrating. Like vitamin C serum and other things like that, I think that it is helpful to wait for a couple of minutes, if you can, between application of this serum and application of anything else. Now, this says night serum, so for example, you might be putting on a night cream. So what I would suggest you do is put this on and rub it in, massage it in really well, and then wait for at least 2 or 3 minutes, 5 minutes if you can, for it to sink in, and then follow up with your night cream, whatever else you're going to be wearing. So here's the thing. I think I've been using this. It has not been more than 6 weeks. That would be my guess. And I will tell you, I started to notice a difference within the first week or so. The thing that I will tell you is, in 3 years, you know, I've been trying several kinds of products for dark spot correcting. I tried the Clinique one, the Even Better Dark Spot Corrector. Zip. I used that for a solid year. Nothing. I've tried I think it was the Olay Pro X. That did work a little bit. But the bottom line is that I have not seen anything take away my dark spots. Nada. The only thing I have seen a couple of products do is to diminish them. And so I'm guessing that that's the best I can hope for. This is one of the 2 products that did diminish my dark spots. I'm at the point now where I don't feel as self-conscious about them. without anything on my skin. And when I do want to cover them, as I did today, I don't have to work quite as hard to cover them. You know, I really like that when I look in the mirror now, and you know, it's hard because of my eyesight, I am looking in a 10 times magnification mirror every day. You know, you just have to accept that you're looking at a 10 times magnification mirror every day to do your makeup. You're going to see a lot of things that you might not want to see, that you might not even see in the, you know, in the mirror on the wall. And so, you know, what I have noticed is when I look at myself in the bathroom mirror, you know, with no magnification, I now see this side of my face as having no noticeable spots. I still see spots on this side of my face, but they are definitely diminished. Obviously, when I look at a 10 times magnification mirror, when I don't have any makeup on, I still see spots everywhere, and I'm going to. So, the other thing I want to say about dark spots, and I've said this before, but it's been a while. If you are starting to find that dark spots are an issue for you, one thing I would highly recommend for you to do is to increase your sunscreen on a daily basis. I think everybody should wear sunscreen on a daily basis, not just when you go to the beach, not just when you're going to be at a ball game or something and you're going to be outside all day, or at a picnic or a cookout. I think we should be wearing, especially as we age, we should be wearing sunscreen every day. And for most of my life, what I wore every day was SPF 15 that is in my Olay Daily Moisturizer. And about 2 years ago, I started to realize, after using the Olay Pro X, I think, that this just was not going to work. And so I started to bump up my sunscreen on a daily basis. At that time, I started to use Elta MD, which is a really lovely, creamy SPF 40 product that you can get on Amazon. And it's quite reasonable, as I recall. So I used that for a good while, probably about a year. And I definitely could see, even without using any dark spot corrector, I could see a difference just in the increased sunscreen because I was not getting as many new sunspots, dark spots. So here's the thing. Part of the process of getting rid of sunspots is making sure you don't get any new ones. And to do that, you have to bump up your sunscreen. So the other thing that then the last year that I've been wearing is the Neutrogena Liquid SPF 70. I've come to grips with the fact now that I am just always going to have these spots. But what you know, my goal is at this point, I guess, is keeping my sun protection up to lessen the occurrence of new spots and to continue using something like this so that the spots that I do have are minimized, kept down, under control, so they don't get really dark. I've always had really good skin, and I think that's the thing that has been hard for me with this. Like, I was never a kid with acne. I never had acne. I've always been very, very, very blessed with great skin. So, you know, to get into my 60s and then be having this problem where I look in the mirror and, you know, instead of seeing this clear, beautiful skin, I see dot, 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 splotch, splotch, splotch. It's just been discouraging, but hey, in the greater scheme of things, that could be bad and wrong in my life. This is like teeny tiny. It's really nothing. Okay, take care. See you next time. Bye.